I'm walking away with 3 bottles. The first one is going to be, we have a Weller Full Proof back here. This Maker's Mark 2025 for $39. That is a buy. Welcome back to A Little Old Fashioned. First of all, I want to share my experience at Bourbon on the Banks. I had one of the best times at that event. That was my first bourbon festival that I ever been to, and I'm definitely going back next year. I met a lot of new people. I even met some subscribers who walked up to me and say, hey, I watch your channel, so shout out to you. They say, hey, A Little Old Fashioned, on the way home, you have to stop by Johnny O's, because that is one of the best liquor stores in this area. Now, I've never been in the store before, so let's go in and let's see if we can find some good bottles, at some great prices. But before we do that, check out the t-shirt, A Little Old Fashioned. If you want to become part of a Little Old Fashioned team, all you have to do is click the link below. Let's go. Johnny O's liquor. I at least had 3 or 4 people tell me on the way home, stop by Johnny O's. It's a pretty big store and they have some great prices. So walking in, this marshmallow toasted. Now, I've heard a lot of good things about this one, but I cannot get my hands on one because we don't sell it in my area. So let me know in the comments below, have you tried the marshmallow toasted? And this is going to be 110 proof. Not a bad price at all. And right next to it, we have a Johnny O's Bardstown store pick. I think I probably had a store pick of this when I was in Nashville, and it was one great bottle. And I'm pretty sure this one is also $75, not a bad price. Below, we have a Bottled and Bond 1792 store pick, but this one is aged 11 years. 11 years for Bottled and Bond, 100 proof. Johnny O's store pick, $39. This is a buy for sure. 11 years, 1792 for $39. Definitely a buy. And they have multiple bottles back there. And we are just walking in the door, people. Look how big this store is. Now, for those who suggested for me to come by here, shout out to you. Shout out to you, because I would never have stopped unless you told me about this store. But let's go down and see what else they have to offer. We have the Remus Knob Creek. And if you've been following my channel, you know that Knob Creek is one of the better Knob Creeks, sitting at 120 proof. We have Blood Oath down here. And look what is next door. A John Bowman single barrel. I don't have this one on my shelf. 100 proof and $69. You can't beat that. I don't think I've seen it that cheap in my area. Man, shout out to Johnny O's. We have the Elijah Craig. This is going to be a 10-year-old, and it's going to be 128.2 proof. Hidden Barn. I don't think I've seen this particular bottle. And we have a Hazel Baker down there at the bottom. Oh, Ezra. And we have a new Louisville, aged 8 years. And this is going to be 128 proof. Garrison Brothers and Booker's. Yeah, I can probably spend a lot of time here at Johnny O's. Buckner's 10-year-old, $159. Yeah, and I see over here we have a Peerless section. Double oak, 110 toasted, and 100 and 109. We have a double oak Peerless down here for $89. Okay, this is the bourbon, and the 110 is the rye. That's not bad for the double oak bourbon. We have Old Forester, which I think that is a pretty good bottle for sure. Never heard of this brand, but it's Cigar Lounge. And if you've been following my channel, you know I love a good cigar bourbon, and this is sitting at 109. And look at here, short barrel. You know, if you've been following my channel, I always wanted a bee's knees, and I never could find one in my area, but they have it here. Oh my God, that's definitely a buy. Short narrow bee's knees. This is finished in honey cask, and the double barrel toasted, 116 proof. I haven't seen that one either. And we have short barrel cigar batch. Let me take a step back so you can see the whole case. We have dark arts down here, which I do have samples of dark art, and they are pretty good. And the price here is not bad at all. We can go on and on and on in this store. Look at this. We haven't even started yet. We have the First West, $63. So let's go down. Let's see. We have Kate Luke, 114. We're going to try to do this pretty fast so this video won't be as long. So let's go down and try to see if we see something that's sort of unusual and a buy. So let me just look around really quickly and see. Okay, we have the Sagamore Rye, $65. We have a $54 bottle there. Hewling Station, really can't go wrong with that. Memphis, Tennessee, shout out to Memphis. And we have New Riff. Let's start with the New Riff single barrel, $49, great price. Yeah, the 8-year-old, people are saying that is great. I haven't tried it yet. We have a 6-year-old malted rye, and we have a single barrel rye down at the bottom, and a single malt at the bottom also. Okay, I haven't heard of that one yet. Wild Turkey single barrel. Smoke Wagon. Yeah, they do have a great selection. Matter of fact, I think this is the best selection I ever seen on this channel. So shout out to Johnny O's. We have a Good Time cigar blend, which sitting at 122 proof. Man, I think I should have came here first. I'm glad I didn't, because I probably would have spent a lot of money in this store. Yeah, I know I would. But check it out. Look at I'm assuming this is going to be the tasting section. Items on the back of the bar not for sale. Okay. Man, they got a lot of stuff back here. A lot of stuff. Another shelf. So I know this video is probably going to be longer than most, but they do have a lot in this store that I really want you to see. They got a lot of old Fitzgerald bottles back there. Blue Run, Willet, Purple Tops, Old Forester. Man, yeah. I know I have to get back on the road because I'm about 4 hours away from the house. But I had to stop by because you all told me to stop by. We have the Pursuit, Ride 3, Middle West, Redwood Empire, yeah. And we have another shelf with some of the same products, Elijah Craig. And for all you E.H. Taylor fans, we have an E.H. Taylor small batch. Cinder and Smoke. Never heard of that one. We have the Ben Holiday. This is an amazing place. It has some history behind it too. I just got off camera and talked to the owner and have some great history about some bottles that he have in his personal collection. And this is going to be his personal collection back here. So if you want to hear some good stories, hey, come on down to Johnny O's. He has some good stories about some bottles. We have a Weller full proof back here. Old Forester birthday, which I don't have on my shelf, and that is on my wish list. Old Forester 117 series. I haven't seen that bottle anywhere in my area. Only seen it online, but they have it here. So really quickly, just going over a few bottles because I have to get back on the road. I could definitely be here all day long just talking about the different type of bottles they have here. And you may say, hey, you are harping on this store. Yeah, I am, because we don't have anything like this in Jackson, Tennessee. Is it worth a drive? I think it's worth a drive. The next time I'm going to Kentucky, every time I go to Kentucky, I'm definitely going to stop by this store, Redline, because they have a lot of stuff I have never seen. Look at the bottom shelf. Horse Soldier, Old Louisville, 291, 3 Chord, Kentucky Owl. I've never seen these bottles either. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. $17.92 full proof and single barrel, $44. Man, that's not bad. One last shelf before we get out of here. And let me go down really quickly and let you see what else they have before we get our bottles and get back on the road. Look how many Buzzard Roost they have here. I have Buzzard Roost on my shelf, but I haven't tried it yet, and I thought I was doing pretty good. But I think I only have 2 out of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 maybe. And really quickly, this Maker's Mark 2025 for $39, that is a buy. That's definitely a buy. I've tried this one, and it was almost double the price, maybe a little more, but they have it here at Johnny O's for $39. Let's go, people. Let's go. I'm leaving Johnny O's liquor store here in Kentucky, and let me tell you, I'm very, very impressed. So thank you for sending me by here, because I'm definitely coming back. If you've been following my channel, you know that I bought something in every store that I go into, and today is definitely not the exception. I'm walking away with 3 bottles. The first one is going to be a Johnny O store pick, $17.92. Now this is going to be an 11-year-old bottle, and he let me smell it, and let me tell you, it smelled great. It smelled great, and it was cheap. Let me know in the comments below if you have a $17.92 store pick, and is your bottle 11-year-old bottle. The second bottle that I'm taking home with me is going to be the new Bee's Knees. This one right here. sitting at 116.8 proof. Now, he said that this one tastes a little bit better than the last one, so I'm excited because number one, I don't have a bee's knees on my shelf, and number two, I got the newest one. So let me know in the comments below what you think about this particular bottle. The third one I'm going home with is going to be, I'm excited about this one also, the John Bowman, the single barrel. Now, I've seen this on a shelf, but it was behind the counter on the allocated shelf that was sort of enclosed by glass, but they just had this one sitting right there by the front door, and I'm excited about it. Let me know in the comments below if you have tried it and what did you pay for it. For those who haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button because I'm truly asking for your support. But for those who have already subscribed, you know I appreciate your support. Until then, I will see you on my next hunt. Let's go.